Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Tonight we're doing 10 man old war, hard modes, probably Avalon, stuff like that, so hope you all doing well though. That's about it. Turn this down a little bit. Hello Brixton, how are you doing? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're just doing dailies now, normal content.
Visit again when you can.
Camping in Tennessee, nice. How'd that go? What'd you do? Just with friends or off the grid? Hiding from keeping it low? Hiding? I've been watching this guy on YouTube. I've watched him before, like years ago. He just came back on my recommended. Have you ever seen the guy that, like, I forgot his name? He like silent camp, or he stealth camps like everywhere in the public. It's so fucking weird. On your like, nice. Yeah, I watched a guy silent camp for an hour. One was out on a little remote island in a urban lake, and another one was a out in a roundabout in the middle of it. Kind of weird. Yeah, he was like, and he always like cooks a meal. It's so fucking weird. Apparently, people love that stuff. I mean, like, I think it's interesting, but it's also like, to me, it's more like just tips for like homeless people, right? That's what I would take. If I ever like for some reason got on a really rough spot, I had to be homeless, I might have to refer to his videos, some cool ideas of where to camp out, you know? Y'all checking all that camp behind sign. Yep. I saw one where he went behind a sign. Did you see one where apparently he almost like set stuff on fire on accident? I think like he like had a butane burner thing and it like exploded on him. It's crazy. Poop in public areas. Oh, poop in public libraries. There's some nice public so I always have this do you guys know what bladder shyness is? I get that sometimes. Actually a lot. I hate it. Like in public restrooms, I can't pee unless there's like either no one there or like it's really noisy. There's only two like conditions for me, and then I'm fine. Or sometimes am I really drunk, but even then, usually not. But anyway, I know some of the nice bathrooms that you can get into in Seattle, like because I go to conventions sometimes, and I'd be like, I'm not gonna use those bathrooms. So I would like, if I had to really go, I knew some places like hotel bathrooms that were like you could get into even if you're not like staying there, and they're like nice bathrooms. Hopefully they didn't close them off by now. They probably did, but like they have like the ones that are like they have like the floor to like ceiling doors bathrooms, you know. Partner, roommate, no pee. I mean, I guess if I got used to being around the people, it wouldn't be that bad, right? But if I'm not used to the people around me.
Safe travels.
Wow, we got absolute horseshit. Oh well. Wait, did I not turn this in? Wait. So confused. Did I already send out the stuff? Oh yeah, I got the glowworm, that's right. That's all I got was a glowworm and a new age painting. Oh my goodness. It's pretty bad. Man, these fishing daily rewards have been like terrible recently. Oh yeah? That sounds like a plan. Not necessarily really a good one, but I guess it's a plan.
What's on your mind?
Off with it. I'm getting entirely too much gear in my inventory. We need to thin this out again. I need to get these things enchanted first, and then I can start thinning out because I have the Furious stuff. We have raided in an hour, boys and girls. Well, not really an hour, but 45 minutes. Dude, I made some rice, a rice dish the other day, like a few days ago. So good. It's a nice, for those who are into food, it's a mix of jasmine and sushi rice. I like that mixture, it's pretty good. And it has, I cooked it with gochujang, a little bit of olive oil, mirin water. And then once it was done, oh, and then like 4 or 5 minutes before it was done, I put in some lapchang, which is like Chinese sausage, like fatty sausage basically. It's like a more like kind of sweet fatty sausage. And then at the end I finished it with some MSG and sushi soy sauce, which is like just a kind of more sweet soy sauce. Not really overly sweet, just like a bit sweet. If you ever had sushi, that's what the soy sauce. If you ever had sushi, like the soy sauce they use is a sashimi soy sauce or whatever, which is like literally just soy sauce with sugar in it for the most part. So it's a little sweeter, you know, it's easier on the palate. That's really good. Yeah, it's pretty spicy. Oh, I also put sambal in it as well, if you know what that is. You guys know what sambal is? It's like a chili paste. So 2 chili pastes, not chili paste, but chili mixer. Sambal. Indonesian chili sauce or paste, typically made from a mixture of blah. Pretty good. Pretty good. Why does it always give me... Sorry. Why does it always give me, like, restaurant ideas for sambal near Seattle, Washington? Huh. That's like the first thing it went to when I typed it in. Where you at, Matt? Wait, where you at, Matt? Isn't that the guy where in the world is, or where the hell is Matt? I think I've heard of this place. Do you guys remember where the hell is Matt? Matt Harding? Do you guys remember this guy? And he would like travel the world and he would just dance with like random people. Do you guys remember this? Wow, he did videos all the way back in 2006. I mean, all the way as Curtis 2016. I remember watching him in 2008 and stuff. Kabul, Afghanistan. Yeah, he always has the same dance. He basically does it. He does like the same dance, and then like you can always find him. Like he always does the same dance, and he always has people with him from the area. There he is. Do you guys remember this guy? Kazakhstan, Las Vegas. I've seen this video actually. Oman, Virginia. This is where he's a lot of times he's at, like in the U.S. Portland, Oregon. Netherlands. LA. Dubai. Oh, United Arab Emirates. That's cool. That's like what he got known for, was doing this dance in like random places. Oh, he's not doing his dance in this one. Interesting. Wait, there's 2 Dubais. Cuba. Illinois. Look at this guy over here. Oops. Yeah, but where the hell is Matt was like his thing. I guess he changed it to where the heck is Matt to appease all the prude people out there. Underground starts in 10 minutes? Okay, I'll do that on my character. I'll get all my Paladino. Yep, we got raid soon. And then I think Trails and I will probably continue off on our Gotham Knights.
What can I do?
Do you guys say Payday 2 like was coming out with like a bunch of new like content recently? Is Payday 3 coming out? Oh, it is out. Wait, is it out already? Oh no, it's not. I wonder if this is gonna be good. I played Payday 2 a lot in the beginning. And then let's check it out. And then I pre-alpha played. This looks pretty good, actually. Well, if it's like Payday 3. Is that literally it? Let's see. I should play this game on stream. I think it'll be good. What do you guys think? Payday, for those who don't know what Payday is, it's basically it's like a co-op strategy FPS, I guess you'd say. In that like you're supposed to rob banks and like there's like certain locations you're supposed to rob places and like there's different ways of going about it, but like the better you do at it, the more money you can make out in your heist. So like, you know, by not being detected by cameras or setting off alarms and stuff. So the basically if you go undetected, you get the most money out of your heist, and then you can also lose because you have to fight if you trigger traps and stuff. You have to fight police or SWAT or whatever. Okay, my controller is like still connected and on. I feel like it's just wasting its battery. I don't know why. Like, how do I turn this controller off? It's been like this all night. How to turn Switch Pro controller off? By pressing the black button on top. Oh, the sync button. Oh. Well, I gotta charge it now because apparently it was on all night. So stupid. I just connected to like a 40 watt charger, 45 watt charger. I feel like it should be like freaking charged fully by now. Do you guys see Diablo 4? They got the beta coming out. If you pre-order it, I might pre-order it. Are you guys gonna pre-order the game?
My attention.
You pre-order last year, nice. I think I might pre-order it. I usually don't advocate pre-ordering games just because like you should never really like pre-order anything like tech related, but I'll probably stream it. So if I wasn't gonna stream it, I wouldn't pre-order it. Feel like if you want to get the hype, you got for stream, you gotta stream it as soon as possible, right? Else the hype is gone. Okay. I'm about to dig out my stream day. That's about as deep as the I treat Kruger's stream as a podcast, dude. To me, it's like, what's that mean, man? It's boring, it? I got a fucking face for radio. Is that what you're saying? Cancel Blizzard. That's probably smart. I saw a decent video on like Hogwarts Legacy. I think there's a lot of good videos and counter videos towards like, you know, should you play it, should you not play it? Let's see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Oh. some people sent me some videos on like, you know, to like kind of talk about like the Hogwarts Legacy and like, you know, the good things and bad things about it. Ours is a great game. This one. Have you guys seen this video? This is pretty good. It's not reaction, but have you seen this video? This is a pretty good video.
Hey, hold up. You'll want to hear about all
Kevin
this-
Hart, get out of here.
Woo. Love to see that cash back.
No, I understand. I was just kind of joking.
I am Mighty Keith. Hey there. Just here to pick up my copy of Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah, no problem. Let me go ahead and see if we got some in the back. Hey, Jimmy! Jimmy, we still got some of that transfer propaganda. Hey, what you talking about, that wizard game? Yeah, the franchise where, if you like it, you're harboring hatred and you're calling for the extermination of trans people. Do you actually believe that? Shit, nigga, I got a 5th grade reading level. Of course I do. Here's your game, buddy. And it looks like you already paid with your blood money online, so you're good to go. Thanks. Have a great day. You have a great day as well, evil person who hates marginalized people. What? What? Sir, I'm black. Why are you supporting hatred with the LGBTQIA plus community? How did we get here so fast? The game's the gun, and you're the bullet. The bullet's the game, and the bullet's in the gun. You're the gun, and the bullet is the game. Sorry, you're the gun, and the bullet is the game, and you're causing a murder. You buying this game means you directly and definitively agree with all of the positions that J.K. Rowling has on the trans community. Bro, what the hell? I never said I share her views. I'm just trying to play a game. I don't even know what she's doing unless someone else brings her up. Okay, but you still bought the game. You're supporting her financially. I bought the game because it's Harry Potter. I grew up with Harry Potter, just like I'm sure everyone else my age. I don't understand what's going on. Isn't Harry Potter just bigger than J.K. Rowling at this point? No. Sorry, buddy. You're supporting a billionaire transphobe. Twitter will be hearing about this. Wait, what? You're using Twitter? What? Isn't that owned by a billionaire transphobe? Hasn't he tweeted many times ridiculing the ideas of pronouns?
Sure.
And all the other verbiage that trans people would consider problematic?
Sure.
Don't pay for Twitter. Doesn't matter if you're paying for it. You're still using it. You're still aiding in the population growth and engagement on his website. And he said plenty of times he uses those numbers to justify his purchase. And those are the same numbers that are used for advertisers to bring money to his platform. Whatever. It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter. Well, why are you so fixated on this game? It's funny, because that's actually my question as well. Why are you so fixated on this game? Out of all the revenue streams this woman has, why do you care so much about this one in particular? Explain yourself. When's the last time you stood outside Universal Studios and boycotted ticket sales? You know she gets a percentage out of every Universal ticket sold? How many times you been out there boycotting that? What about Legos? You know how much money she makes every year from toy sales? You're a bad person, and Twitter told me that, so I'm going with it. It just seems so odd to me that out of every avenue she gets money from, you decide to go after this Warner Brothers video game that she's not even involved with. But I think I know why. Because it's easier. You get to get out of bed, pajamas on, go right onto your keyboard and type in Harry Potter game bad, therefore I'm a good person. At some point these movements always get hijacked by disingenuous individuals trying to look like the good guy for some type of purpose or validation. It's much harder work to get off your ass and go down there to Orlando or California and boycott Universal or Legos, or go to Japan and boycott Nintendo, because guess what? She has contracts with them too. The humongous parts of her income, y'all just overlook. The ones that could potentially actually make real change, you just overlook. Because it's easier to attack this game. Now I'm hearing people are bullying innocent streamers just because they're playing this game. You've become exactly what you hate. A monster. For the most part, the people getting Hogwarts Legacy, it doesn't mean anything to them except they just like Harry Potter. They're not sharing any views with anyone. Alienating people with baseless labels serves no purpose. All it does is continue to divide everyone.
This is actually a really good
I
video.
understand that. In the meantime, I'm going to be in Hogwarts. bitch.
Boy, that's just crazy.
Actually, I actually think this is a good video. I think it was a really good take on the whole Harry Potter thing, honestly. But you know, teach your own. Like, I mean, people are gonna have their own views on it. But I think that was a really good take. Like, I don't like J.K. Rowling. I think she's a terrible person, but I do think a lot of the stuff that's going on around the Harry Potter thing is pretty dumb. I'll be honest, pretty dumb. And I'm not afraid to say that. I think it's actually, I'll even go a step further. I think it's really dumb. I think it's really stupid that there are people out there who are threatening to cancel other people just because they want to stream the game. I think that's low and sick and cruel. I've seen people on Twitter go as far as saying stuff like, "Oh, if I see you playing this game, I'm gonna like permaban you on my like Discord and blah blah blah." I just think that's stupid. That's absolutely asinine. Like, who's that helping? Absolutely nobody. All it's doing is helping your. All it's doing is justifying your choices in a way, right? Like, alienating those people who choose to play Harry Potter because you think they're a bad person, I don't know. That's just so crazy to me. Like, it's actually like kind of. It's scary that people think that someone who chooses to play a video game, I mean, there's so many different versions of this, right? Wow. Do you guys think people who continue to play Blizzard games are bad people? Like, I mean, I'm assuming no, because you still watch my stream. Like, Blizzard has gone through a lot of shit, right? Do I think, like, it was terrible? Yeah. Do I think, like, anyone who continues playing their games is obviously a person who agrees with the choices Blizzard has made in the past? No. It's just ridiculous. Right? I mean, anyone can agree with that. Why can't they agree with the Harry Potter stance? Just makes no sense to me. I don't know. Yeah, I totally agree with the other things too about like, oh, if you watched Harry Potter videos, like, I mean, if you choose to like own any Harry Potter stuff or whatever, do you throw out all your books if you have them? Do you like cancel all shows that are all like, you know, all businesses that are airing Harry Potter, like if it's on Hulu, if it's on Apple TV, if it's on Netflix, are you canceling all those? Because you should, right? If they're choosing to work with Warner Brothers, who's directly tied to J.K. Rowling in terms of like monetary assets, like why don't you cancel those? Why don't you stop watching those? Why are you using Twitter? Like, there's all these things that did make no sense to me. I can see that. I mean, everyone gets tied into it a different way, right? I think it's a lot of, unfortunately it's a huge side effect of cancel culture. People are scared that other people are going to like view people like in a bad light because they like something that might be construed in a way, which is actually really sad and really scary. Like, you shouldn't feel that way, right? Like, say like you used to love Rick and Morty, or you used to watch it all the time, and you own a lot of their stuff, or anything like that, and then you find out, you know, with one of the creators it's a fucked up individual. Now all of a sudden, by proxy, you're a terrible person? Like, come on. I've like seen so many pros and cons to like, you know, the discussions back and forth and everything, like with the Harry Potter stuff, and I'll be honest, the comedians are nailing it though in terms of like, you know, how crazy it looks from both sides. Because it is unfortunately like laughable at times and quite ludicrous. I understand the good behind it, but I feel like there's a fine line between voicing your opinion on what's right and voicing. I should say there's a fine line between being a victim and being an assailant in a sense. As weird as that sounds, in this case, I think that's very true. I mean, I give a shit what people do, for sure. Like, if someone's doing something that's harming others, I give a shit, for sure. I mean, if you didn't give a shit, then you wouldn't ever vote for politics, right? So you definitely give a shit. But I understand what you're trying to say. I think you're just being a little extreme. Come here. I guess I don't think this guy. Is this Kate Sith? His music? I think this is Kate Sith's music, right? Oh, I just realized I'm in Unholy Prison. Okay. I wonder my damage though. Maybe it's not Kate Sith. I don't know what this. Oh well. So who's been playing Harry Potter in my chat? You guys, anyone in chat been playing Harry Potter? Anyone in my chat been playing Harry Potter? Because I'm gonna fucking permaban you if you are. I'm kidding. Who's been playing Harry Potter in my chat? I was hoping like all you guys would be like me. I have. That's what I would have done if I was in someone's chat and they said they'd permaban me. I'd be like, me. I've been playing. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of degens in my chat, I guess. So what was the there was like some Semitic things apparently that was it the CEO of that development company was talking about there. That's kind of weird because I feel like that was like a highlighted issue that people were talking about, but like it never, that thing like kind of just got snuffed like under the snuffed by the I guess the thumbs of the LGBT like discussion. Oh my god, is this gonna die? I'll help this guy out. God. Oh god, are they all on me now? Oh god. It's over. It's over, boys. Oh yeah, dude. Let's go. Wait, are there more on me? Oh shit. Oh shit. He's coming back, boys. Oh god. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. We're fine, we're fine. Why does he run like that? I don't understand. Hardcore no dying? Nah, I don't do that shit. I think it's dumb.
Need something? Hey there. What can I do?
I'm not a fan of that playstyle in general in any game. Did it in PoE and did it for 2 years, and then once I stopped playing it, I realized how dumb it was and how much better the game is if you play it non-hardcore. The only reason why I did hardcore in PoE is because I thought it was the only way to get views. And it was actually at one point, seemingly. Which is dumb. I feel like stream should be like watched because of how entertaining the person is, not like how hard the content is. I'll be honest, like PoE from a hardcore standpoint, the game is kind of dumb. Not great. But PoE from a software standpoint, actually fun. But I'm also not really a masochist when it comes to that stuff. Whereas maybe like, I think the people who like hardcore are masochists. They like the pain, they like to be you know, hurt, which is fine. Hey, I don't kink shame. Sure he has no death log. I mean, PoE has no death log because it has no idea how you died. It's just you got hit by like 50 things at the same time. And you're like, okay. Oh shit, I think we have to get invites soon. I'm almost done with my dailies though. I literally just have to turn them in. Oh, is that it? Is all the music done? Damn. Feels bad, man. What kind of music should we listen to today for raid? Oh, I guess we always listen to classical and stuff because it doesn't get DMCA'd, huh? It's unfortunate. Also, it makes good for YouTube stuff as well, I guess. I'm so confused. Where am I? Where are the flowers? Oh, they're over here. I forgot to pick up my jewel captain quest. That's fine. We're almost done. I'll go up here, pick up my jewel crafting quest. It doesn't really matter if I pick it up or not, but... You think it's fun watching the raiding part? Oh, yeah, I mean, I guess. It's hard for me, I'm gonna be honest, it's hard for me to really, like, gauge that stuff because, I don't enjoy watching streams a lot. Is that weird? Like, I like streaming, but I don't like watching streams much. I actually prefer to watch pre-recorded YouTube stuff more than streams. I'm not a big live stream enjoyer when it comes to watching that stuff. I just do it because it's my job, really. I mean, like, I enjoy it, but I'm saying, like, the reason why I do, like, live streaming is because it's kind of, like, my main, like, platform at this point, but I thoroughly enjoy watching, like, high-end production stuff, like, in a pre-recorded environment far more than watching live streams, so it's hard for me to really gauge, like, sometimes it's hard for me because I have a big disconnect between, like, what people find fun to watch, you know, because I can't relate sometimes. Oh, I did pick this up. Shoot, yeah. Does that make sense? So I'm not really a good person to rate that stuff. I mean, I do enjoy some live streams, but I enjoy live streams when it's like more of a like watching like the finals of like a you know, League of Legends or something, you know, in esports events. That's cool. But I mean, when it comes to just a single person streaming, unless it's like a tournament thing or a casting thing, or you know, they're doing like a casting for thing, I don't care for it as much. I like event-based stuff, I guess, for live streams. I don't care so much for just like what I'm doing right now. Maybe that's why I'm boring. Maybe that's why I don't succeed at this that much, or haven't been, is because I'm just boring. But that's probably part of it. Yeah, I mean, the whole point though is that I think I guess like I feel like the content, I feel a lot of the times should be more of like a helper, and like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, I feel like for me the content shouldn't be the main necessarily. It should be like 50% in a sense. Whereas like the other 50% is me, right? Like, I should be at least 50% of the entertainment factor. Because if I'm not at least 50% of the entertainment factor, I feel like I'm not pulling my weight, right? Like, I understand, like, this is just a catalyst. Like, what I'm playing on the game, it should be a catalyst. It shouldn't be, like, your sole focus shouldn't be the content. Because if it was that, then you can literally watch anyone, right? You get your fix. But if, like, I'm the majority, if I'm more than 50% of the reason why you watch the stream, then you're more likely to actually come back, I guess, right? Because if I wasn't, then you just find any old stream out there. My stream suffers greatly from having... You think so? I think co-op is just... I think it's more entertaining. That's why I've been doing co-op. I feel like it's far more entertaining watching me do co-op than it is doing solo. That's interesting, because I find like my solo game stuff is really boring. That's why because I feel like I'm enjoying co-op a lot more, whereas if I do like, for me possibly, look at views. What do you mean? Oh, my views are way better when I do co-op. Actually, I get where I'm getting way more viewers when I do co-op stuff. Like when I'm doing it, when I was like playing like anything outside of WoW now, that's usually when the bulk of the viewers come in. Like when I was doing Gotham Knights and stuff, I would always go up. I'd be only getting like 15 people on WoW and then like 20 to 30, you know, doing like Gotham Knights and stuff. So I mean, it's hard to gauge right off of that. 8 months ago versus now? Well, the reason why 8 months ago is because it was COVID, right? Like, I lost a bunch of viewers because of COVID. Like, those are all the people who were, like, staying at home watching. And now all these people are working again. Like, it has nothing to do with the co-op stuff, right? I mean, like, 3 years ago, I did co-op stuff and did really well, too, right? It's just ebb and flow kind of thing. I would not say it has to do with co-op at all, right? I mean, I would say I'm far more lively during co-op, and I'm far more entertaining during co-op than I am during, like, doing, like, solo stuff, for sure. But, I mean, that's probably your opinion, in my opinion, right? And that, like, I feel like I'm pretty boring most of the time doing solo games because I'm, there's not much to react to. I'm not a big reactionary person, you know, so. Like, I don't react very hard to things. I'm a very, like, dead inside person. I think as I've gotten older too, I've become more and more dead inside in that sense. Like, just, you know, I'm just dying, you know? Dying even more, so to speak. Okay, what is this? Let's go buy. I mean, the reason why my views were so much higher before is because WoW Classic was far more interesting and fresh back then, right? As well. I mean, I didn't get many views even when well, I mean, it was during COVID again, during TBC, right? I mean, at the beginning of Wrath, I was like pulling what 40, 50 people, and then it kind of just died out, right? So I don't know. But yeah, in the beginning of Wrath, I was definitely pulling like 40-ish, like which isn't great for me at all. It's pretty bad, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, like, you know, I haven't really done well. But I feel like when I play other games, it's far more entertaining. Like, I don't know, like other people could probably chime in. Like I don't know. I feel like anytime I'm playing like any just random game, if it's co-op or not, I feel like it's pretty entertaining. Because I feel like entertainment is a lot of it is up to like if the streamer's having a good time, right? No, the views won't go up again. I know that for a fact. I know how this works. I've been in the stream game for like 8 years. I kind of know exactly how it works. The reason why is I'll tell you one of the reasons why. And this is like the hardest thing to like really break like the mold here. Your community really sets the tone of your stream, and my community is very I've talked about this. My community is very maybe they're like me, where there's a few dedicated people, and then there's a bunch of people who don't give a shit. Where, like, I mean, like, they won't stick. They only, like, I have a lot of people who are just like, oh, they, like, stick around for maybe, like, a few weeks or, like, a month and they leave and never to return again. Which is pretty similar to everything, but I don't have a very dedicated community. I only have, like, a, you know, a very small amount. I always blame my chat. Well, I mean, that is part of it, though, right? Where, like, I have a few, like, very dedicated people. Like, obviously the people who show up every day are very dedicated, but then, like, the retention is, like, you know, a tough thing when... Well, this is how I see it. Say if you go into a stream, right? What are you looking for? Everyone's gonna have a different answer, right? But if you can tick most of those boxes in the sense that you have a lively chat, right? You have people who say hi to each other. You have people who feel like, you know, they're being welcomed to the group, right? There's people who say for that. People don't give a shit about that. Some people do. Well, the people who do give a shit about that, well, they have that going for them. There's people who like to lurk, right? Well, you know, they can lurk. There's people who like to just, you know, talk about the game, you know, and have streamer reaction. If the streamer's reacting, then that's something. You know, if you tick like all these boxes, you have a better chance of retaining people. Whereas like, if you only tick maybe like a few of the boxes, you're only going to retain like those, you know see what I'm talking about? You know, like spread out everything. And the issue I have is it's very hard for me to get people to be engaged. Like I've tried very hard, like years and years, and I feel like I always fall short there. And is that my fault? Maybe. I just don't know how to fix that at this point. So am I blaming my chat? I mean, yes and no. I have partial blame, but I feel like also like, yeah, like there's a big missing link there for sure. Like in terms of like people being active and people being like interested. Like I mean, think about it. Think about it this way. I ask questions all the time, chat, dude. Half the time, no one answers. I mean, so it's like, I mean, I can only do so much sometimes, right? Where it's like, oh man, you guys, anyone do this? Anyone do that? And sometimes, you know, 3 people say something. Awesome, dude, awesome. Other times, no one says anything. So it's like, oh, I don't know if no one's like heard me or like they don't care. That's fine too, I guess. But sometimes it's like, I can only like ask so many questions before there's no point, right? Because it's kind of like, why like talk to a wall at that point? So that's why I feel co-op is actually good, because sometimes, you know, if no one in the chat is actually like talking or responding, well, then there's some communication at least, right? Because there's not a lot to talk about. Like a lot of what a streamer does, you'll notice, is fueled by their chats, right? Because a lot of times when there's like blanks in their script in a sense, or like in their dialogue or their monologue, a lot of times you'll notice a streamer will go to chat and they'll help fill the void, because you know you can only think of so much to say. You can only like react so hard. You only can do so much. But then when there's stuff like you're like, oh, I'm at an impasse. Like I'm not sure what to talk about. Oh, I can look at chat. Oh, like someone's asking about the. Oh yeah, Brixton. Yeah, I think so. Blah blah blah. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? So it's actually very hard. I would say it's harder for a lot of streamers too who don't have a lot of stuff like in their chat to react to or to converse with. It is much harder. But yeah, that's just my opinion on it. If you're just talking to one other person, you only track voyeurs. What are you talking about? I answer every single thing in chat all the time. And I ask questions in chat all the time, every single day. Every single day, dude. I'm not sure what you're. So I think you have like a weird like view on like on some other thing. Maybe you're like focused on one thing that I don't see. But I mean, maybe you could be partially right. But I feel like I don't know. Like I mean, I feel like I always try to engage chat all the time, all the time. There you go, man.
You need something? Safe travels.
I mean, think about how many hours I stream every day. And think about like in terms of like how much of that is co-op? Half of it? I stream for like 8 hours in a day. 4 hours co-op, 4 hours is like solo play. I mean that's a lot. That's a lot, dude. 4 hours. Like right now, I'm doing solo shit. The only time, you know, we get people to. I feel like the only time I can get chat to really say anything is I have to say something that's like super controversial or something. You know, like I have to like get a reaction out of people. Where it's just like if I just ask about like, how's your guys' day going? How's your weekend go? Fucking nothing. Half the time. No, 90% of the time, nothing. Like okay. What's the point? Then I'll just do my thing because people just don't want to talk, and that's fine. I'm not gonna twist someone's arm to talk, right? I'm not gonna be like, all right, guys, I'm not gonna like do anything if you guys don't talk. You know, I'm not gonna make people talk, right? Yes and no. Well, I would say people who enjoy streams for that purpose, yes. Then there's people who I think a lot of times like. People don't understand that there are people who also watch stream. Okay, I'll tell you this, I'm the type of viewer which is different than my community. I'm the type of viewer, if you ever see me in another streamer's chat, I am typing like crazy. I'll be like a no-kill in the stream. I'll take up someone's whole fucking chat if they have a dead chat, so to speak. Like, I am always asking questions to, and I'm not just talking to the streamer. I'll talk to people in the chat, dude. I'll be like, oh, like, can anyone explain to me why this guy's doing this, or what is this? I haven't played this game. Has anyone done this? Blah blah blah. I'll ask. I won't direct questions to the chat to the streamer. I'll usually just talk to the chat, because I see that as like, that's a part of streaming is the chat. That's a large section too, right? There should be like the game or whatever the content they're displaying. The streamers, like, you know, how they're reacting or how they're, you know, how they're interacting, and then the chat is a big one actually. So I guess like technically the chat should really be like, you know, a decent percentage as well of the whole thing, you know. My new audiences are voyeurs? I don't know about that. I mean, maybe you're right. But I don't know if voyeurs is the right term. I would say that my audience has always been that way though, Rickson. Like my audience has been like that since 6 years ago. So when I streamed Hearthstone, I don't know if you were in my stream back Hearthstone days. I think you're from PoE, right? Back in Hearthstone days, I had the same issue where I'd have 40 to 60 viewers, and someone's chat who would have 10 people in it would be moving at like 10 times the rate of my chat, if that makes sense. I've always had that. I've always had the type of audience. Even when in PoE, when I had like 100, 150 viewers, my chat was slow as fuck. Like a lot of times, right? Yeah, okay. So like, even when I used to average 150 viewers, like my chat has always been that way ever since the beginning. And I don't know why. Like, I think it's just like, I think it's just the style of stream I have. Like, I'm more of a chill streamer. And so like a lot of people just chill, which makes sense. And I'm not blaming people for that. I think that's like that's a fair, you know, way to watch streams. You know, everyone has their own reason for watching a stream, you know, or how they get their own entertainment value from it, right?
Called?
Can we do it at the end then?
I mean, I would like to. I don't know.
Not all of them. Nah, not everyone. There are definitely people who watch. Have you ever seen like some of the big PoE streamers? There's people chatting all the time, right? Now, you're right though. Like, there are definitely people out there who do what
Food
you're
and water
saying.
is gone now.
For sure.
Can't get it anymore.
Oh shit! I need to get my mailbox here.
Connor, are you ready for 7?
These full
DK ideas. I don't really
it's not
have
coming,
DK
dude.
ideas, and so I'm not like the best, you know, these things. So.
I've gotten 4
They
total.
don't stop coming in. They don't stop.
I'm on like the 20th full drain soulcast. Oh, there's the 5th one.
You have the glyph, yeah.
Cliff.
Yeah, I have the glyph.
And you're attacking the...
The heroic target enemy.
Yeah, okay. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, they just disappeared again. Fucking. Why do they keep disappearing?
Let's log off this.
I don't know. They did it to me too.
We're logging.
We're doing a. I'm always chill, man. Immortal Strike spam. I don't do PvP on my
Anybody else
warrior.
need food before I leave?
I'm gonna have 80 plus water. I don't know.
If I only could give viewers on warrior, that's a crutch, man. I'd rather give viewers for just doing anything. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, I can check this summon now. Also, I'm probably
Variety
just gonna do
Dream?
my most tonight until I'm low on soul shards.
Try and lock leveling it. I played lock in classic. It was fun, or Psalm. It was pretty
You guys all
fun.
need scrolls.
I wanted to turn this thing on
I
today.
have some in
The
scrolls.
one that like tells you how to like the rotation.
And also, I accidentally bought attack power perfumes. So
Oh, I have well, Zuba's extra. Zuba's extra for sure.
Hell yeah.
They come out the new version of this, right?
I have 5.
You tried to trade me 95
Version
scrolls.
1.09.1.
I mean, sure, if you want.
Okay.
I think we take up
Yeah.
this. Is there a new version? There we go. Let's delete
They despawn after the event's over.
Yeah, that's what we assume will happen.
They,
There's no like 14-day timer on it. I don't know.
I think they do have a duration.
Holy
on them.
shit,
I
that's
think
a-
it will last for 14 days after. There's just the tooltip's just not showing the duration.
So either they're just gonna up and fuck off, or they're gonna last for 14 days after whatever day you got them.
I think they're just gonna all
There you go.
expire when the thing is done. Because the same thing happened with like all the other event stuff, right? They just disappeared from your inventory instantly. Like the brooms.
The day of.
Yeah, the brooms. Like once room is over, it's just gone.
That's weird because the brooms in TBC they lasted.
Because they had
14
they had
days.
like a
Yeah.
temp duration tied to it. These ones I don't think have a temp duration tied to it. I think they have like an expiration date, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's no like hidden like temp like day counter, you know? I think it's just like a date, like a hard cutoff or whatever.
Doing hard mode, yeah.
We're gonna try this new action thing.
I don't know what the fuck I did in this. Every raid I say this.
I want to put it like next to my
Group 3 is demo demo, and
don't want
people getting
that.
thrown
I don't
out.
see- I
Group
don't want
4
all
is
that
pure
shit,
demo,
man.
Group 2 and 1 are sieges, and Group 5 is bike.
There's too many things here. I just want like
I'll bike down there, con.
I'm gonna have to like look at this
Multi-driver.
later, but I just want like things like
Sleepy's driving like passenger Leafies, and then Pyro and Ross.
Do you want to drive or shoot Pyro on the siege?
I don't know if I have loot either.
What do I do?
Siege engine, you want to drive or
They're
shoot?
gonna put us in combat.
I can't give you loot unless you're out of it.
I'm out.
Drive a
No, it's too
drive a siege or passenger in a siege for now, Pyro.
We'll just have to pass on it, I guess.
Wait, after? Okay,
Wait, who just got in Leafies? Get the fuck out.
probably Pyro.
Yeah. You and Nibbler.
You want to shoot or drive?
yeah, it works for everything. It's been the one all the DKs use if you want to like cheat.
True.
I call it cheating. Like it will tell you
Let him-
if you just follow it, you'll basically play like a robot optimally. You'll get like, you know, if you can follow it perfectly, you'll get the best parts. You get your most damage output possible.
Yeah,
It's like basically like the best optimal like rotation to do. It's very hard to follow though if you don't understand the class well. But
Are you like a porn addict or something? Like, what's wrong with you?
What?
Oh,
Come on.
yeah, of course he's
No.
duh, he's the
I
man.
really fucking learned to like
What? You see I'm addicted to porn because I'm a man?
practice
What?
some no fap. No.
Hey, dude,
That's what I said.
if only you knew.
That you're not a man.
No, but I literally don't watch porn. Like, I don't know. like people think I'm weird for not doing it, but it's like most people don't believe me, so it's fine. You don't have to.
why are they talking about no fat and porn, dude? It's great as bizarre,
Or
dude.
just go to orgy 7 nights a week and see it live.
Does that conversation come up often that you don't watch porn?
Yeah. I mean, if you go on enough dates.
I can't be running out of topics to just go right to that, right? Like you could have literally any topic.
It's
What do you want to do? What do you like with animals? Blah, blah. Do you watch porn? Just
Some
watch porn?
women and men that I date, they're
That's just right with
they're
you.
into some freaky shit. Let's just put it that way.
What's the freakiest one?
Type of people?
A
Bro,
literal
this
elephant?
is a bizarre raid, man. This raid is crazy.
Just ask him if he dates an elephant.
Who even mentioned an elephant? You just came out of fucking nowhere, bro.
I just asked a question.
You just asked him if he dated an elephant.
Have you ever dated a really, really, really fat person like Nico Cotto, avocado tier fat?
Not that fat though. I no.
You
Is that Pyro?
Is that like a bear and like?
No, that's
No.
not there.
An
That
elephant?
is
Like, is that a thing?
Well, I mean, twink and bear.
Is that a
yeah.
like?
He's a bear.
No, elephant though.
Pretty berry.
They're called super chubs, I think, right?
But he's yeah.
How do you know this, Pyro?
He knows everything about the internet. He literally is on it 24/7. Like,
I mean, if you're on any gay dating websites, like chub
that's
is
what he
a
knows. I don't know.
it's a pretty common term. Oh my god, they're stealing my pyrite. Whatever, just heal pyrite. Ever.
Does that go in both of them? When that happens?
Oh,
Wait.
I was like, I got both of them.
Oh.
I kept trying to grab pyrite,
Yeah.
and they were yoking.
Hey, I shot that shit down, by the way.
This is a weird raid, man. I like it.
It's 6:40. Should I
Oh,
take a
let's
day
change
quill
our.
or a
We
night
can,
quill?
we can keep this music. This is kind of cool.
Better take a slow win.
Or non.
This music's chill enough.
Dayquil. Unless it's out over the counter Dayquil where you actually get like the good shit.
It's like with little shit I just bought it.
Rather than these dead silent, super sweaty raids. Oh. Yeah, see, some people like this type,
Don't you
and other
always
people
just take
don't like
Dodo,
it.
'cause,
You know?
like, it's non-drowsy shit anyway.
Like, there's
so-
definitely some viewers who like this weird, fucking weird conversation shit. That's why I keep it on. But some people don't like the. Some
I
people
thought
don't
that
like
goes
hearing
just, like,
comms.
help you sleep though.
But it's got
It doesn't have Benadryl in it.
I keep comms on because I need a crutch to die. I'm not entertaining enough. These guys are fucking weird. I feel like I'm a pretty just boring person. These people are fucking
Yes.
freaks, man. So.
Acetaminophen, phenylephrine,
Can't
dextromethorphan,
see a spell right now.
not.
and then NyQuil has acetaminophen, doxylamine,
Those are like 5
says
different
that?
over-the-counter painkillers.
Kinet,
Playing Hogwarts Legacy over there.
Succinet,
Is
dextromethorphan.
there a shadow priest in the middle of the fucking room? Wait, is that Zoop? Where I'm shooting?
No.
What?
Why do I see Zoop there?
Why are you
I'm,
speaking there? You
I'm
sound
right by
completely.
Dartboy right
You
now.
sound completely not.
I see Zoop
I see
right
Zoop
there.
too. Yeah.
Where I'm shooting on the ground.
My internet is working perfectly fine, and I'm right by the two demos, so.
Like, I can't target you or anything, but
No,
I see you there.
I see an empty bike next to me.
Oh,
Are you
yeah, I
streaming
do
right
see an empty bike. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Oh. Cougars might be.
I see Zoop sitting on a bike.
Right there.
I see an empty bike right now.
Turn on your stream. Turn on your someone in Discord. I want to see this.
I see Zoop in a bike, and I see.
Okay, wait, I see
Okay,
an
Star
empty
Wars.
bike. Zoop, let's see. Oh, Zoop's way
see?
back here. For
Hilarious, yeah.
Yeah, you're over there, and your bike's here.
Nope, that's.
Yeah, and I'm just.
And if you move,
No, I'm not moving
no.
at all.
What?
Counter rating.
That's funny.
Why are we back there? Let's go.
Yeah, I think we're good on pirate.
No, that's
yeah,
fair.
but we're not in the.
Like I said, like I said,
I'm
that
taking the 600
I would say
over
there's
IB.
people who show up all the time
Why?
and they're dedicated, and I appreciate that. But I'm not trying to say people who are new or like
Wait, are you sick?
not pulling their weight. I'm just
Yeah,
saying like
sounds
I don't
like
know
it.
what they like, right? I know what people who have been here for a long time like because
He was like,
that's why they're
awesome,
coming back.
dude.
But I don't know what new people like, right? Does that make sense?
So I like woke up.
Oh,
high.
you don't have to apologize, man. I'm
No,
not. I'm not
listen,
blaming
so
anyone
I
for
like-
anything. I'm just
I
saying,
woke
like,
up this
it's
morning,
hard to
and
gauge
then
from a
last
streamer,
Tuesday,
like,
so,
what
like,
your
I had counts.
newer viewers or viewers that
And
you
I have
don't
no
know
idea
well,
what the
what
fuck
they
happens.
like,
It's
right?
What did you do?
So I
during
took my
alcohol?
oil
You just
last
say
night at
woke
2
up
a.m.
high.
Fuck
I
during
woke up
alcohol?
high and I don't know how
That
that
must have been
happened.
trippy.
Okay.
Oh, he knows how it happened. He's
That's what he
swiftly.
just said. He just said I don't know.
So
how that
last
happened.
night at 2 a.m.
Because Brixton's saying that he doesn't care seemingly for the co-op stuff as much.
And I woke up high.
Want me to get it?
And
But I don't know if like my new viewers do, right? Because I don't want to like I don't want to do something that people don't like.
Almost
so I was
Like I
high
don't
for, like,
stream
12
for
hours a
myself.
day.
I stream for my viewers. Does that make sense? So
Yeah,
so if I knew like if
Still
people
dying
don't
in
like the
this
co-op
version,
stuff, then
but-
I wouldn't do it as much. But it's hard for me to tell.
You wanna
Right?
know? You wanna know something?
Oh,
For sure,
yeah,
for sure.
I was watching that. You like fucked the pull, didn't you? Like it was the kill, and
No,
you guys.
no.
I didn't get healed.
He didn't get
The
you.
healers ran in and healed me at all, and I was half health. So
Like I feel like Dark and Darker was like super entertaining. Like those
It was
streams,
weird as
like
fuck.
with co-op.
Like, I have no idea why he did that. That's like
I thought that was
the
so like
kill, man,
entertaining,
too.
man.
Oh, fuck. I'm casting on skulls. Fucking Demo without a pet. I didn't realize how bad this fight is for Demo.
Yeah, it's really bad. I literally hate it. Takes so long to fucking kill this shit.
Oh, but the secret is to get one turret low. Oh, okay. That's the secret sauce. Get one turret
I understand
low,
that.
keep your,
I'm just saying, like, it's hard for me to, like, gauge, you know, because, I mean, it's good information to know that you think the co-op stuff isn't very entertaining. That's fair. Like, I'm not saying you're wrong, because, I mean, you obviously know what you like.
I'm dying because the owner. Okay. Where's the bike? Go. Bike. Yeah, can you cuss it on me?
Why am I not in it? Break us out of the ice. Break us out of the ice. Break me out of the ice. Break me out of the ice. Break me out of the ice. I'm on the boss.
Load.
How do I break him out of the ice, Ken?
Really break me out of the ice. Hello?
I'm trying, bro.
Stop shooting over me. Everyone? Okay.
I'm hitting you.
Like, wow. Full fucking sit. There's how many of you?
I am hitting you on my screen.
I hit him on my screen.
Vents. Okay, Vents, full cast Vents.
How many fucking demos just shot like right over the fucking ice? Like,
I hit you once, like twice on my screen, and I stopped at that point.
I had a person load up. I had a person load up. I couldn't do anything else besides throw them.
I literally landed the first one on them.
Turrets are dead.
You got to. All the interruptions are dead.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. He likes to complain.
Put up.
I'm in.
Give him speed.
Got it.
Nice.
Do you want me to hit speed again?
Yeah, fuck it. I'm trying to keep our stacks up.
Shield clovers.
Shutting down.
About to die.
Yeah, you can't interrupt, so.
Just keep your shit up.
Interrupt. No, the last interrupt we got.
Get on there.
Just kill the boss. Keep your stacks. Keep your stacks.
There, I got them.
Ow, scuffed AF.
And one for free.
Wait, the motorcycle didn't despawn.
No, I need it.
Hey, compression bracers. It's pretty good for
Wait, we got 2 bracers? What?
Thank you, dude.
I've never seen that before.
What?
We're getting 2 bracers. 2 different bracers. I usually always get 1 bracer on this fight.
What do we get for that? Hard mode? Hello? Oh.
Are we skipping Razor Skill and Ignis?
Yeah, I'll just go to XT.
See how it shows what to do here. I don't really pay attention to it, but
Also, I had no buffs, so it's
not sure what this thing means here. Like this 19 seconds. Not sure what that is. Does anyone know what that means? I've never seen. I haven't seen this add-on in a long time. I'm not gonna follow this. I just want to look at it like on if I can obliterate or pestilence. Is basically what I care about. I'm gonna eventually, I think, change it to like. See, I don't know why it says pest to do pest here. I'm not too sure like how to read this, honestly.
Make sure you swap your gear and don't just have your high level gear on.
Like it obviously tells me to do pest, or it doesn't tell me to do pest because it doesn't know there's multiple enemies.
I need extra hit too. I'm not in the 1% hit. Wait, never mind. Clovers has
So this is basically only really useful for single target.
You have a fish?
Pest times 3 after obliterate. Yeah, I don't remember. Well, you have to kind of read it too because it tells you like what you can do, and the reason why it's probably doing this is because it's trying to make you line up your runes. If that makes sense. So there's a big thing with I don't know about if you're playing on Holy or not, but if you're playing Frost, you try to line up your runes, your 2 death runes. That way you can obliterate more often. It's really weird, but it's an interesting like rotation. Yeah, so I don't know if you've ever done that. So a lot of times you want to Blood Strike and Pest around the same time. And what that does is it converts your 2 blood runes into 2 death runes. So they're coming up at the same time. So that way when you obliterate, you'll get 2 of them back instantly, right? Or well, you have to. You can basically go oblit like really fast. Because the thing is, like, you need, because you can, and then, or you can oblit in the pest if you need to, because, you know, it takes 1 blood, and this takes, you know, all, you know, 1 frost, 1 holy. Or you can use these 2 for your obliterate, so. Yeah, oblit is like your, you can sometimes even get 4 blitz in a row, depending on how you time things with empowered rune. But I'm not going to use this really to like tell me, I'm not going to follow it to the T. You'll notice I'm not even close to what it is because I'm not like an optimal player. Oh, I just realized, guys, I'm not, I just realized I didn't have consumes on.
Yeah, whatever.
I didn't have consumes. That's funny. Forgot about them. Didn't really matter since.
More we're listing.
Oh yeah, sorry. We have army now on every pole.
5, 4,
I don't know.
2, 1.
Whatever.
Okay. I'll do it now.
No, don't do it now. That's the fucking stupidest shit in the fucking world. You, like, there's no point. Wasted damage.
Hello?
Just do it when he comes back up, I guess, for the hard mode.
It'd be like that, huh?
Get that Constantine treatment.
Yeah.
Dude, that was so fucking dumb. Also, my pen hasn't crit once in the last 30 seconds. DP's falling off. Okay, good job.
No more DP for you.
We got 1 pummeler. 2 bombs, 1 pummeler. I'll take care of the bombs.
You just don't do it.
I did.
You already have it.
Here comes pummeler.
See, the reason why it's telling me to Pestilence there is because it wanted to be the lineup, my runes. That's what it was probably telling you to do. Because in the long run, if you do it, it will be better. Like if you do it fast. But if you don't do it right away, then it's bad.
Dude, I have not seen that in demonic yet.
I have what?
In demonic?
Demonic pack?
They're just doing
I have not seen that in demonic the sachet.
Gravity bomb on critters.
Critters? You scared me.
Dar user thing here.
Try not to blow up the sparks when they're at like 20%.
Oh, this sucks for me, man. Looks like I got lucky you didn't use my cooldowns. Related. So the reason why it's telling you to pest so early is because it wants you to line up your runes.
Cooters, I mean, she keeps getting hit with everything.
That's what I got yesterday.
Yeah, the last like, I don't know,
you can blow up
7 bombs. The last 7 bombs were just purely conquering back and forth.
Sleepy.
Never fucking had such a bad
Bob Clovers.
string of shit, man. Oops. That was really bad.
Yes, dude.
Literally just had all gravity bombs, dude.
Hey, pull. Is that your lightning?
Yeah.
I need to like stop looking at this thing like all the time, you know what I mean? Like I'm looking at it sometimes, but I feel like sometimes it's too distracting. That makes sense. It should be a pretty simple run though.
Might still pull.
Quick run. Quick run. Should I pop my cards? What do you guys think? I should pop my cards. I'll pop it for the next fight. Yeah, 3 DKs, man. How'd that hit me? How did that hit me? Good thing I didn't use my cards. Somehow it said it was in front of him.
Were you in front of him?
No.
We should have etched on Cooter's gravestone. Nobody heals and nobody dispels.
I mean, it probably was a debuff if it was the frontal she dead too. So I don't know what it dispelled.
But because she's a Death Knight, it should. She lived as she died. She died as she. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that.
See, I was thinking for a joke, but joke never came.
That's pretty much exactly what happened. It was supposed to be a joke about how Death Knights are already dead, but I couldn't think of it as I was saying it, so.
What was that noise? Oh, I got a happy fun rock. I was like, what the fuck was that? Stop giving me this piece of shit, man.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Nothing short of total decimation will suffice.
Actually, I shouldn't have done that, huh?
You went way too far.
Yes.
Okay, spelled.
Cool, man.
Forge.
Cool.
Dude, see, no one dispels.
Yeah,
Number dispels.
I also overload
To you,
didn't pop
John.
up, so I don't. Let me re-download my DBM too.
False.
I'm not getting a 10-second countdown from ever. Is
Hey,
that...
false. I
Upload
really
done.
did-
Redo DBM.
Yeah, that's what I
Update it.
said.
Not
Yeah,
even.
no,
False.
Whoever said the pull timer didn't show up.
That's the full timer. It's going
Yeah,
on now.
update.
Yeah, you
DBM.
need DBM updated like yesterday, the day before, or something, and which I did update it yesterday, but I'm going to re-download it because I didn't even overload never went off on my screen, which it normally does.
What's up?
I'm getting you, Con. Oh, you already locked in.
I just need to reload for it to go, and then I'm good.
I know there's also a setting
This
for that.
last updated 46 minutes ago.
It doesn't
Mine
matter.
The issue with not seeing the pull timer was having a DBM version from last week, so I don't know.
Wait, are you saying it's saying that there was an update 46 minutes ago, or you updated it 46
No,
minutes?
it says that it was last updated 46 minutes ago.
So you should have the newest
No,
one.
I mean on the internet.
Oh, mine doesn't say that. Weird.
DBM was updated 46 minutes ago.
There's also an option in DBM to always show overload because it's not on by default.
Oh, I see where you're seeing it. I don't think that's the RAF one though. Maybe it was though.
If you're wondering too, like if you never turn that on, it only shows it when you're targeted. I don't know if that was your issue too. I don't think anyone knows about that thing because I had that issue too on my healer.
For reload, I just need to use /reload.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It's not an update issue for the overload thing. I know what that is. I've had that issue too. It's that it's not on by defaults. Like the DBM, like showing overload, will not warn you unless you're targeted, which is really
I have
dumb.
like 21 of them.
Like it's really dumb though when you think about it, right? Because like, why would you only show when targeted when it's an AOE, right? Makes no sense. Unless I'm thinking of a different one. Yeah, see, it's focused all caster energy into a single ball lightning, grows with 6 until finally explodes, right? So like, why would you not warn that someone got it, you know, or that it's on or whatever? Makes no sense to me.
I need a minute because I just hit unbreakable armor.
It's still uploading real quick.
What does R mean? You guys have any? Is this rune? The rune timer? Oh, is that? No, I don't know what that is. What does R mean? Runic power? Ready?
So who's dispelling?
Spelling who? Molgrim or whatever?
Yeah.
Pyro or you?
I don't know. This is new. I've never seen this thing. You can read it. It'll tell you. But
Me?
The old version only had next action and like one little thing, but they changed so much to this thing. It's really like it's like a machine basically.
Pyro will get it. It's fine.
Wait, I didn't get my thing back.
4, 3.
What? How come I didn't get my army back, dude? Did I release too early or something? Oh shit.
They're in for caster. Or DPS, sorry.
Missed that? Parried me. Fuck, I missed it again. I'm just doing so bad. I shouldn't have done that. I fucked up.
We're in death.
Next.
I'm hemming. Pyro watch.
Take out him.
Just kill him.
So yeah, the reason why it's telling me to like deal my like pesting early is because it wants you to line up your runes, if that makes sense. Damn. I must have missed a rune in there or something. Oh, I did drop my stuff too.
Get away from him, please. I don't want to res like 9 people. Get away from Albert. Get away from Albert.
Here, Pyro. I can do that too, bitch.
Too slow.
Yeah, I must have missed it. Wow, I got way less. Yeah. Oh, that's right, because I
You don't have the disc, grab another quest, roll
I'm
on
gonna
that.
turn
You
this
need to go back
off
to
for
this room, I
now.
believe.
Smells like fried bacon.
It's kind of I need to it's like
75. Come back, Dart.
I never win that fucking disc. I turn it off because it's a little too distracting right now. I just need to figure out myself. I wanted to just show up to tell me when's a pest, or if I can pest or a bullet. That's all I wanted to do at this point, because I feel like I do pretty well just myself. Ooh, a little knacky music. Let's go.
Are we doing achieve?
4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know if we need it in this group, honestly.
Charles is doing so much damage on Armor. Damn.
Yo, the shoulders again.
That ring too. That ring dropped last week.
Already put the fucking happy fun rock in my bag, huh?
I mean,
Wait, what happened? What happened to my pet?
bam, 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 shit. Oh, I fucked up. Nice, perfect timing.
She do be coming.
Should I try to...
Point. 3, 2.
Goodbye, Zoopy, Zoopy, Zoop.
Go back on one of the odds.
Shot clovers in my group.
I can fear ward it. I'm looking for this one.
Artworks just go in.
Stand.
This sphere I won't have anything for. We have it.
Just pop her.
Stand.
I'll grab Zoop.
Oh, it also gives you empowered rune weapon
God,
back
I did so much damage that fight.
Price 100, dude. Nice.
Did you get that?
I didn't. That's cool. I didn't know it resets empowered rune weapon as well. It's kind of sick. I guess it's to, it was for people who were just basically doing like arena resets. It's just their way of like saying, oh, well, you don't have to do
I'm
this
the only one
anymore.
over here in the bristle there.
Nice. Any stealthers?
Every man doesn't bring me out of that.
Snowball.
Yes, please.
Nice. Sephiroth. Sephiroth. Alright, what do you guys think is going to drop tonight in terms of big loot? Do you think we're going to get a Caress? Do you think we'll get a Soralis?
Come.
Yeah. What's up?
I'm disoriented. Also, no.
Oh my god. We got worms.
Clovis has worms.
I'm disoriented.
Clovis gave us worms.
Get some ivermectin.
And we'll get a Caress. What else is there? A Ceralas. That's all I really need. Oh, I guess there. Oh, the cape from Hardmode Vezax would be nice. That is a improvement. A big upgrade for most of Prowls in it.
Frost breath, not as bad as cat breath.
Hey, thanks for following.
Nice.
Double Tempest. Double Tempest. Which one is Tempest? I mean, Angry Dread really wasn't that big of a difference over like Horseman's Blade, so you're obviously not missing too much. The Horseman's Blade is literally like a 5 DPS to 10 DPS difference between Angry Dread. That's how like crazy like weapons didn't really matter for Frost for a long time, I feel. Sephiroth.
Can I get either a couple wild magics or a couple speed pots from someone? I don't really care, just one or the other. Anybody?
Remember,
None of you guys have two.
casters.
To what?
Can I get a speed
Process.
pot or a wild magic pot?
Secret
Yeah, I'll
buff.
trade you for some
There you
perfume.
go. For what?
Some perfume.
I'm good. I'm good.
I need perfume though.
Oh, I forgot to get my
I can see it still,
smitten
but
buff.
yeah.
Come on.
So, I mean, I had to split it. Sorry. I don't need it, but yeah. There you go.
Casters stack the fire. Melee get the first beam. When the first storm goes out, lust.
I'm gonna army this.
And I'm just moving the boss to the. I'm not gonna move it to the back. I'm just gonna move it to the three that are sitting here.
Should we speed potion or wait for lust?
You should wait for lust.
It didn't do anything for that. Oh, does it make your thing bigger though?
Where's the fun? Oh my god, it's way over here. Front casters get to the stack head. Gotta move the boss over here for melee.
I don't even want lust.
RNG.
Dude, move them back over here.
Try to get that to the casters.
Enable it to the casters.
You gotta dispel.
I'm not. Yeah.
Alright, lust, go ahead.
Charles is cheating, Royce.
Raid City.
Some nooch. What the fuck, man? Is that actually like? I feel like I'm not actually in these things. It doesn't give me the buff in here. Oh, no. Oh, sorry. You guys said it doesn't give you a buff. It only gives 5 people a buff. I never get it. I guess.
The mage is all the way over there at the wall.
Dispel me, dude. Dispels.
Yeah, I've been in this for like 30 seconds.
I mouse.
Nobody dispels.
I literally sat the full duration of the loot.
This is like the worst order we've had in weeks, and it's like easily beaten.
Keep moving.
Alright, source the shield again.
Oh my god, dude.
Tank ring and protector.
Actually, that's not too bad for me.
Oh, that's
I'll take that. And just hand it
the
over.
wrong shield.
Let's hand it
That's the
over.
right shield, I guess. Oh, Sigil of Wonder.
Darby doesn't need it.
I'm playing
Sorry,
for
don't
heal,
need
so you're by yourself for a sec on this 2-pack.
Oh my god, Darby needs it.
There's lo-fi Final Fantasy music
Wait,
pretty
what's
sick.
number 1 for Paladin? Oh,
We're probably gonna do Algalon tonight. If you guys are interested in Algalon. Time is 25. Oh, okay. Is that better for Unholy? It's not very good for, it's like just meh for Frost, right? From what I remember. I guess I should army maybe before he jumps down. What do you guys think? Third bis? Really? For Frost? Maybe. I feel like it's like 5th bis or something. Bzz. Or maybe you're right. Maybe I'm thinking of the Yogg-Saron one. I feel like just so far down the list that doesn't even matter, really, right?
So...
You're gone. I never used the beginning book.
What's that? I didn't.
Oh, okay, yeah, Volmir.
Give them to me.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking of the other thing that's not even on
Oh,
here.
the-
I was thinking of the one light one. Or like, no, I was thinking of like some other mace on 25 man, but I guess it's not. That one was the one I was thinking of. Yeah, this one's okay, I guess. I don't know.
So group 2 tunnel, group 1.
This one's not bad either. Volmir, yeah, it's okay. I mean, I have 2 Sarah losses. So.
Can you switch me and you?
Yeah.
You want Arena?
Yeah.
I mean tunnel.
Tunnel, yeah.
Did anybody need mage
We could-
food? I know some of you guys
Wait,
were
before we pull.
Nice.
We could solo tank this with Trials just in full DPS gear in the arena. The only thing that hurt me was the one mono strike that went off the entire time. That was it. Everything else was like smooth.
I'm down to try. I have no idea how hard they hit.
It's just
They and Frost Presence and DPS gear.
Cross Void Saber. I'm running. Yeah, I run Saralas Remorse. I don't play Unholy. It just doesn't do as much damage. For me, I just don't. My gear's just far better suited for Frost than it is for Unholy. There's like maybe only one fight that like I would even do more damage on as Unholy. Maybe.
Do I need armor flask or HP flask or anything?
I mean, you could armor flask. That'd be probably better.
Okay.
For the Napa, we'd be solo tanking Thorn.
Curly Ran Crest voiceover. Damn, Crest is good. 0 ARP. Well, yeah, you don't need ARP though for Unholy, right?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm on arena or tunnel.
You're in arena.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sandbag most of this to hold my buffs.
You mortals who dare to interfere with my sport will pay.
In the mountains. I remember you in the mountains.
What is this? Where am
Thorim, my lord, why else would these invaders have come into your sanctum but to slay you? They must be stopped.
Right, safe, right.
Wait, dude, he's not Grand XP.
Left, safe, left.
Me? No, I'm after just Caress.
Right is safe.
I'm not getting decimation.
I have 2 Sarah losses. Oh, do you mean like a 3rd one for like Unholy? Nah, because Charles needs one. I use it most on. I use Remorse on my Unholy build because I don't want to have to use. I mean, technically, my Unholy is better to run Razor Ice and Fallen with 2 Sarah losses because of the DPS, but I just feel bad doing that. So.
Wait, nice.
But no, I use Remorse for Unholy.
We're fighting the last giant.
I'm gonna hold once this comes back from
Last giant is dead. Running into the room.
Oh. Oh shit.
Did you see that Mortal Strike, Charles?
Yeah, I heard a little bit.
I'm gonna army. Does army taunt him?
Lord Thor, I will bring your foes a frigid death.
My army on that fucking guy over there? God damn it. You see my army in the corner over there? Killing that Dark Rune Invoker? Stupid ghouls. Wolves incoming.
Runestone incoming.
Yeah, Agra's Toxic set Runestone coming.
Pally gloves.
It's Pally gloves, yeah, let's be real.
It's Milf's promise.
Wow. That's a fucking good.
That's a big dagger though.
Is it big?
Yeah, it's huge.
Second best.
It's almost as big as a sword on the wardrobe. Look at it.
Is it better than Paper Cutter though?
Yeah, it's much better than Paper Cutter. Yeah.
Why didn't I snap the army? With what? With what? Unholy Presence?
No, I just think
Why? Because then it uses a runestone.
There's a dagger that drops off Lich King Heroic himself. That's only.
I'm not Unholy, I'm Frost. There's no point to snapshot army.
Oh,
Because I'd have to like use an Unholy rune, then use my other Unholy rune, and then go back to Blood, and then I would be like have no runes to do anything.
That's it.
Not worth it.
Remember when there was one pet alone that did?
It's not worth it. They don't do any damage. He literally just like sat on the he just sat on the other minions that do 0 damage to fight. No, it's not. It's terrible. They're so bad for Frost for the most part. On that fight, he would have counted for 0 my DPS. Did you see what they did? He just fucking hit an ad the whole time. It doesn't encounter your bars. So it would have been a waste for nothing.
Blood Boil only has one disease multiplier.
Or about Blood Boil.
Unless that post is wrong.
Wait, does it work for both?
No, it only does. Supposedly, it only does more for just one disease on the target. It doesn't do 2.
So.
It's or.
I didn't know that, and unless it's wrong, because then it's a lot easier to AoE tank because you put up one disease and you start blood boiling.
The verbiage is just or, right? It's not and, so that makes sense.
But I literally didn't know it until recently. I'm like, oh, I've been actually tanking wrong this whole time. So now AoE packs are a lot easier.
I mean, we already knew that though.
Yeah, nobody tanks, nobody dispels, nobody heals.
I just didn't realize it because it's
I
like
heal with
it's
the
so
fear
rough,
device.
so rough AoE tanking solo as a DK as it is. But knowing that, I have like a whole extra room
Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Tonight we're doing 10 man Old War hard mode.